Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. Today we are doing cheese, oat and spring onion soda bread. I had some leftover spring onions and I didn't want to waste them. To begin with, we need 120 grams of rolled oats. We're going to blitz those in a food processor until they're fine and then pop them in a large bowl. This will be going in with plain flour, 250 grams, bicarbonate of soda is just a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of ground pepper. Give that a quick mix to combine, and then we will be adding 130 grams of grated cheese and your 4 spring onions, which will be chopped. In total, you will be needing 150 grams of grated cheese. 20 grams will be going on the top later. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I love hearing from all of you. Let me know if you try this one and how you get on. Once you've grated the cheese and added your spring onions, we will be adding in a jug buttermilk and mustard. We need 350 ml of buttermilk and half a teaspoon. It says Dijon mustard. I just used whole grain because, again, this is just a not wasting food recipe for me today. Once you've mixed your buttermilk and mustard together in your jug, we will be pouring that into our dry bread mix ingredients and mixing it all together until it's a soft, shaggy dough. I'm not entirely sure what that means, so just sort of go with it if you have a better idea than me. It also says if it's still slightly dry, you can add a bit more buttermilk just to bring it together. Once you're happy with that, we will be turning that out onto a floured surface and giving it a light knead. We will then be transferring this onto a lined tray and flatten it slightly into a thick disc. It says cut a deep cross into the top. I think maybe mine was a bit too deep and a bit too flat. It didn't look sort of how I imagined it. And then once you're happy with that, we're going to scatter the remaining cheese and a handful of oats. This will be going in the oven at 200 degrees C or 180 for fan, and bake for 35 to 45 minutes until it's brown and the loaf sounds hollow. Let me know how you get on. As always, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.